you're looking to clutch the round, running around these boxes on B on ascent is your probably best bet. Combine this with the super dangerous angles on a lane and you have yourself the recipe to success.
I'm all out. 10 seconds left. Planted.
Just like I talked before, if you want the best results for your post planes, it's gonna be these boxes, because then you can get traded from everywhere and you also can trade your teammates from everywhere. There's one close. One lane, one stairs.
Lane.
So I spot this Reyna crossing the main, and now there's a timer in my head and a location of where she could be. That's why I go for the jump spot, and I realize that she could be close. Once I find her, I can use my stun to guarantee the kill. Haha. Stupid Reyna. Because we have zero information on the enemies, but we know they're somewhere B, I start counting the util. Because I can see the smokes here, ISO shield and fade reveal, I know that all three of them are on site. All three. One pushing city. I hold the right side of the smoke because that's how people like to peek it. It just seems more natural. And as you can see, I'm still aware that there could be one more in the smoke because it's too quiet on site. Like, genius. I knew Fate could be in this mod. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Happy and I'm an immortal high-level coach. In this series, I help you improve your game sense and talk about how to get an advantage on every single fight that you take. If you're tired of being stuck in the same rank, I strongly suggest joining the premium tier of my group, which will be linked down in the description. Inside, I talk about the purpose of every single role, how to learn a new skill, and most importantly, how to play your character. So if you're someone who's serious about improving in Valorant, I suggest you join. Let's get to the video. Usually you want to have a teammate on site when doing this play, but just like util dumping the main and then going for a stun works pretty good. The best timing for you to use your util is whenever initiators are popping their initiative ability. In this case, we had a fade and also device flash. Unfortunately, the enemies didn't push out, so now I wait for the second wave. I thought they would leave after the smoke drops. Apparently, they're still in main. So now I fall back to the strategy that all the Reynas use, which is to tap the smoke slowly and hope for the headshots. As you can see, there's a higher chance that we hit them through the smoke than they hit us. Whenever you are in an advantageous situation and the enemy doesn't have time or he's stuck in one single place, it's best to not give him a random 50-50 1v1 fight, but instead to use your utility and to suppress him and pressure him slowly. I think this Omen might be the new Jedi. Bro, how did it miss? I think he pushed it away with his feet. So because we are down numbers, it's a 4v5, I decide to take some risk and try to push one of the places. And Killjoy ult lets us do just that. It's always a good idea to get aggressive whenever you don't have strong post-plant positions or no space at all. I always try to make sure that I convert my 3v1s by either using some util to give me a big advantage, but because I'm not sure if I stunned him here, I just peek off of my teammate's contact as soon as possible. If you feel like you're not doing anything B-side, backside, you can actually spam through this wall as the enemies are pushing in, and you can do that by looking at the minimap. It's a 1v3 bonus round, and all I know is that there's one guy side and that there's no one mid. So I look for 1v1s to try and equal out the numbers. I don't want to aim at the head, that would be stupid, guys, because he's 10 HP.
No, he's main. Okay.
No, he's main though. No, he's main though. And it's not like I can read the mind of the Sova. It was actually a decision that I took based on statistics. Just like I talked about the timing and the positions that the enemy could be in the beginning of the video, the same happens here with the Sova. Since the last time we saw him, he could be main or he could be behind me. Because of the spike's position, Sova would need to push out of the main and go pretty wide to kill me, which is exactly how much time it would take for me to have the spike. Meaning that if he pushes out through the main, I can defuse half of the spike and then kill him for sure without him being able to run away. Whereas if he peeks from behind of me and I don't see him, he can actually delay the spike and run away. Here's how Immortal players communicate the first round on Fracture.
I'm gonna home my flash here. If they come, I will flash. Okay.
Okay, if they come, I'm gonna stomp. We have a big setup, boys. We have a big setup. That's how Immortal boys communicate.
Flash.
What's more? Three more. Successful round. I have an operator. They don't really know I'm canteen, so I want to take a clean 1v1 here if possible.
Spike planted. Enemy remaining.
Now that I killed one of them, I really would like to know where the other guy is so I could ult him. After dogging me here, she could have changed her position. That's why I don't want to ult her in main. So that's why I only ult after I hear exactly where she is.
Nice. Nice ult.
If my second hit of my shorty doesn't kill him there, like, I just retire at this point. One of the best strategies when trying to clutch up a 1v5 or 1v4 is to look at it as a zombie defense map, where you're gonna be pushed from every single position as fast as possible. That's why you see me running immediately into one of the sides and looking for a 1v1. After killing this zombie, I run to another side and now I'm looking for another zombie. After spotting the zombie, I pop my ultimate to punish the zombie and kill him. And if I continued to follow this rule, I would have realized that the last guy is still pushing from another pathway. This is the best position to hold an off angle on Breeze safely. If the enemy comes mid, he doesn't even see me, and if he comes main, he's not going to be looking at me. So this round I learned that Chet is super aggressive. He likes to push alone without his team. His team is not even pushing through the trip and stuff. That's why the next round I just change my position and wait for his dash. I always like to use my stun in vents if I have any. The most important thing is that it reaches, that's why we bounce it off the wall. And then even a judge cannot stop us. So usually whenever enemies make some type of contact on the choke point, that's when you send the bombs. And when you have your ultimate, you want to flush the enemies out and then bomb in the place where you flush the enemies out. Aha! My ult did something. My bomb did something. My other bomb also did something. What the fuck? Thank you everyone for watching. Comment down your favorite clip and I'm gonna respond to every single comment. Also, if you're serious about improving in Valorant, you wanna get even better game sense, join the premium tier of my group, link in the description. See you guys tomorrow.